Welcome to module 11 in which we will discuss Pythagoras property today. First of all, we will discuss about right angle triangle. A right angle triangle is the triangle in which one of the angle is exactly equal to 90 degree. So in this triangle ABC, angle B is equal to 90 degree. Now, the sides of the right angle triangle have been given some special names. This slanting side, which is exactly opposite to 90 degree, is called as the hypotenuse. And always remember that this hypotenuse side is always the longest side in a right angled triangle. The other two sides are always smaller than the hypotenuse. Okay. Now, if this side has been given some special names, there must be some special names given to other sides as well. Yes, the side on which the triangle usually sits or like rest, that is called as the base of the triangle, and this side which is exactly making a 90-degree angle with the base is called as the altitude sometimes, or it is called as the height of the triangle. Now in some of the books they do not mention base and these altitude or height, so in the lower classes especially, so instead of these names they say it as leg 1 and leg 2. So AC is the hypotenuse and the other two sides means BC and AB are called as the legs of the triangle. So this was about a little information about right angle triangle. And one more thing, that this hypotenuse is always opposite to 90-degree side. Okay, so the moment you see 90-degree side, the opposite side is always the hypotenuse and it will be a longest side in that right angle triangle. Now, what is Pythagoras property? Pythagoras property says that if this angle is 90 degree, then of course this side is the hypotenuse. Now the other two sides are the legs of the triangle. Hypotenuse, you always denote it by a small letter C. Okay, you can give it some other alphabet also, but like worldwide in the common notation, it is always given as the alphabet C. And the legs of the triangle, right angle triangle, are given as the A and B. Okay, A and B can change its place, but hypotenuse C will remain the fixed. If you change this ABC, then of course you need to write your Pythagoras property relation in some other way. Now, imagine that this A is 3 centimeter and B is 4 centimeter and this hypotenuse C is 5 centimeter. Let me draw it again over here. So this is 3, this is 4 and this is 5. If I draw the squares on the sides of this right angle triangle, then the area of this square will be 9 centimeter square, because if the side is 3, the area would be 9. Similarly, if I draw a square on this side, the area of this square will be 16. And if I draw the area of this square, if I draw the square on this side, the area would be 25. Now you can easily notice that the small areas means 9 plus 16 is equal to the bigger area 25, because I know that 9 added to 16 will give you 25. Now what was 9? 9 was the square of 3, and what was 3a? So basically 9 is the square of a, so it's a square, plus 16 is the square of 4, and what was 4? 4 was b, so it's b square, and 25 was the square of 5, and what was 5? C. So I get a square plus b square is equal to c square, and this is our Pythagorean property. That's it. That means if the sides are a and b and c, with c being the hypotenuse, then the square of hypotenuse, and what is the hypotenuse? C. So square of hypotenuse is always equal to the sum of square of other two sides. Now which are the other two sides? They are A and B. So sum of square of other two sides. So this is the Pythagoras property. Rather than writing this complete sentence, if I'm denoting hypotenuse by C and the other two sides by A and B, we can write the Pythagoras property straight away as C square is equal to A square plus B square. Let's do some questions on this Pythagoras property. Suppose this is 3 and this is 4 and I need to find the missing side AC. First of all, is this hypotenuse or the leg of the triangle? It is exactly opposite to 90 degrees. So this is the hypotenuse, and I have told you that hypotenuse is denoted by C. The other two sides are A and B and they can be interchangeable. Now Pythagoras property says that A square plus B square is always equal to C square. Now A value is 3, so 3 square. B is 4, so 4 square equals C square. 3 square is 9, 4 square is 16 equals C square. 9 plus 16 is 25. Now 25 is equal to C square, but I want to find the value of C. Whenever from C square we go to C, we always take the square root of other side. Now what is the square root of 25? It's 5, and so the value of C comes out to be 5 centimeter. Let's do one more question. In this case, the right angle triangle is flipped upside down. It can be given in any orientation. Okay. Now over here, this BC side is missed. Now, which is the hypotenuse? Is BC the hypotenuse or AB? Always check the right angle. The side opposite to right angle is always hypotenuse. So in this case, C is given to you, and you can say that this is A and B is missing. Now, Pythagoras property says that a square plus b square is always equal to c square. So, a square is 7 square, b square is missing, b is missing, and c square is 25 square. 7 square is 49 plus b square equals 625. Now, in order to find the value of b square, I will subtract 49 from both the sides because I want to eliminate this 49. So, cancel out because 49 minus 49 is 0. So, we are left with b square is equal to 625 minus 49 is 576. And now I have told you already, if I want to remove this square because I just need b, not b square, I will take the square root on both the sides, and the square root of 576 is 24. So, the value of b comes out to be 24 centimeter. Let's do a word problem based on Pythagoras property. A ladder is placed against a wall. Always remember, wall, tower, buildings, they are always the straight lines. So in this case, this AB is the wall. And of course, the ladder is the slanting ladder. So this is the ladder. And this is the, you can say, the bottom base or the ground, okay, on which the wall and the ladder are standing. The bottom of the ladder is 5 meter away from the wall. So this C is the bottom of the ladder, which is 5 meter away from this wall. So this base comes out to be 5 meter. The ladder reaches 12 meter up to the wall. So this wall is 12 meter. So the value of A is 12. They are asking us the length of the ladder. So C is unknown. Why this is C? Because this is opposite to 90 degrees. So this is the hypotenuse. Now let's write down Pythagoras property. A square plus B square is equal to C square. Plug in the values. A is 12, so 12 square. B is 5, 5 square equals C square. 12 square is 144. 5 square is 25 equals C square. 144 added to 25 is 169 equals C square. Take the square root to find the value of C, and C comes out to be 13. So what is the length of the ladder? The length of the ladder is 13 meter. Always remember to write the unit. Okay, don't skip it. Now, this was Pythagoras property. Now, what do you mean by converse of Pythagoras property? Pythagoras property says that if you have a right angle triangle, means 90 degrees already given, then a square plus b square is equal to c square. Now, the opposite or the converse means opposite. It states that if the Pythagoras property holds, means if in a triangle the sides are satisfying the property of a square plus b square is equal to c square, then it means the triangle is a right angle triangle. Let's see an example. For example, if I say are the sides, take any sides, 6, 8, 11. Are the sides 6, 8, 11 the sides of right angle? Okay, right triangle or right angle triangle. Now, they are asking you basically whether these sides are satisfying the Pythagoras property or not. Out of 6, 8, 11, which will be C, the longest side is always hypotenuse. So C is 11. A and B can be anything or interchangeable. Let's check what is A square plus B square. A square plus B square is 6 square plus 8 square. 6 square is 36. 8 square is 64. And 36 plus 64 is 100. Let's check what is C square. C square is 11 square. 11 square is 121. Is A square plus B square means is 100 equal to c square means 121? No, they are not equal. So you can say that the Pythagoras property does not hold true in this case, because a square plus b square is not coming out to be equal to c square. So this 6, 8, 11 are not the sides of the right angled triangle. It means if I draw a triangle, I will not be able to form a right angle triangle. Okay, that's it. Thank you for watching all the modules, and that was the end of this series. Thank you so much. Bye bye. See you in the next one.